Hello, I'm SammyP. Welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Voice series for Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is a series where I use the excuse of practicing my voice acting to justify playing video games. I was... wow. I was so close to saying Pillars of Eternity. Held it together, though. Anyway, if you enjoy what you're watching, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It's a great way to help the channel. If you don't enjoy it, constructive criticism is always appreciated. The dislike button's right there, and all comments are great, except spoilers. Particularly looking for any character advice, because, as I said in the first episode, while I'm very familiar with Dungeons & Dragons, not as familiar with Pathfinder. And I haven't played Pathfinder or 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons for a while. But when we last left off, we had this puzzle. We had to get all the swords facing upwards. Control it this room, but there's another room that unlocks if it all faces down. And I was going to try and give that a whirl, and the game froze. The game just completely shut down. So I have come back and I gave it the old college try, and then I gave up and I just looked it up because I don't want to spend time on this. I want to do more talky stuff. So I know to do that and then that. Turns out it's real easy. But we'll head in here. Ooh, rat. What do we got? More stuff. Yep. And oh. Wand of Magic Missile. Hello. Charges 11. Magic Missile. For every 2 cast levels beyond first, you gain an additional missile. Okay, it's going to fire a cast level 1 magic missile. I can do it 11 times. Now, charges don't refresh. I think they do in 5th edition. Some don't, but I think most refresh. But I don't think they do in Pathfinder. Is that... Is there common terms? Charges? Nope, not there. Caster level, no. Experience points, character creation, combat. Magic? No. Combat? Oh. Good, good. Thank you for that. I'm very glad. Somewhere else, maybe? Nope. Cool. Basics. Equipment? No. Moral? No. No, 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 no. Alright. That was unhelpful. Cool. Alright. That's everything? Okay. I mean, that just goes on your belt, right? Nice. Nice. Or a medium encumbrance. Right, okay. Okay. It's fine. It's all fine. Where was the door? Down? Oh, no, here. We're getting there. We're learning. We're learning, and we'll work it out together. But I don't mind if someone wants to tell me about that charge thing. That's totally okay. Hey, you're an assassin. Shoot the ones. No, you get a penalty for shooting into combat, right? So you should shoot that guy. Sorry, I'm just gonna. It's just everyone just miss. Oh, the crossbows did a great job. Alright. But everyone else was miss. Miss, 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 miss. Miss, miss. Miss. Oh, there we go. Sight for the miss. Oh, you hit. Come on. Alright, we got there. We got there. Good God. Why not? Oh, you don't want it. This is it. My time has come. Yep. Harem. Sometimes skills are checked over the course of dialogue. For example, when trying to convince a character of something, check result will determine the way the dialogue develops. The character in the party with the highest bonus in the desired skill is used. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, good to know. A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring into the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak, as though he were at death's door. Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon, we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. Grotus sounds like just a fun time. Grotus is the god of the end times, a sentient and cruel moonlet that looks down upon the boneyard and waits for the last living soul to die. When Pharasma judges the last soul after the last living body dies on the material plane, Grotus will descend to the boneyard and move on to the material plane to clean up and pack the dust away for another reality. No one really knows what Grotus is going to do once the last soul is judged, but it is generally accepted that it will not be pleasant. I was correct. Clearly fun at parties. Oh, quit the act. Stand and fight, or I'll really send you to your final rest. Failure! Ugh. I can't hear you. I'm being taken away into the darkness. Oh, God, look. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You've barely got a scratch. Eh? Well, that's impossible. The dwarf lifts his head and inspects his body carefully and then tries to move his hands and feet. It seems you might be right. The dwarf grunts as he regains his feet and warily looks down at his blood-stained armor. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Harem is at your service. Alright, buddy. Just shift you over this way. What do you like? Spell conversion. Oh! Clerics and druids can convert their spells spontaneously. Cleric of good alignment doesn't need to prepare healing spells. They can spend almost any prepared spell to cast a cure spell of the same level. Evil doesn't have to prepare inflict. During character creation, neutral can choose. Oh, and druid can do the same for summon nature's ally. Neat. And you are neutral. So what did you pick? Healing. Chaos and destruction. Alright. I've seen someone, I was looking around at some advice and stuff. And I've definitely seen the advice of turning him into a druid. Which I'm a little bit tempted to do, because druids are cool. But I don't know. What? Just good. It doesn't matter. That's fine. Servant of a dark god. Abandon hope and embrace the inevitable end. That's the kind of speech that Harem's companions must endure. Every single day. A priest of Grotus, Harem left his dwarven home to spread the word of the god of end times throughout the stolen lands. Although, if you ask me, Harem's just a whiner. A one of a kind. Formation. Get up. Wow, what the heck happened to this? Okay, you. Don't know. Oh. Alright. What can we loot in here? Oh, hello. One of your characters detected a hidden object, rolling a perception check. It was me. Cool. Verthan. Oh, handy. Well, well. Gate is securely locked. Alright. Masterwork longsword and a golden ring. Who can use the Masterwork longsword? I don't think I can. No. You can. I mean, you've already got a Masterwork scythe, and I kind of like the idea of specking her into like a scythe wielder. I like just like getting a lot of cleave and stuff, so you can literally scythe through people. But if I had a shield, it's alright. Well, I should heal her, which is going to be a little tricky because she's undead, and healing hurts her. Actually, that's a good... Have to be careful with this thing. I think she can just cast the... Come on. Two. Good. Ugh. Group formation. Yeah, we did this. It's fine. We'll go up this way. So down there is where we have to go. Just want to double check there's nothing up here. Doesn't look like it. Alright. God. Creston Garrus. The stout man's unshaven face is covered with scars. There's blood on his armor, but he doesn't even seem to notice his wounds as he confidently gives orders to the ground. You, run to get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defenses. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. He turns to you. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. I'm sorry, who are you? Keston Garrus. Garrus. House Garrus. Oh, okay. House Garrus is based in the western part of Brevoy in the foothills of Glushkin Mountains, led by Lord Howland Garrus, who is a widower. Adopted heir is Toval Golka, a dwarf and son of the clan chief of Golka's Dwarf's Holding. Cool. A fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Ardori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do. Well, what's going on here? Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion. Alright, where's the hall? Keston points to the burning building. You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be not to inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway. Then I'll leave immediately. May Abadar keep you safe. God of cities, law, merchants, and wealth. Okay. Okay, so we just have to run through the fire. And go right. Oh, okay. Illustrated book episodes. Hey, this is just like Pillars. Cool. Some game events play out as illustrated book episodes. The decision to make you make during these episodes can have a drastic impact on the development of the game's plot. As with dialogues, you will often need to make various skill checks during these episodes. Depending on the circumstances, sometimes you will need to choose one of your party members to perform an action, and sometimes an action will be automatically performed by the character with the highest skill bonus. And so our adventure started. Earlier, and much more tragic than we'd expected, the whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to a handful of brave souls led by Verthan, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire. Literally. As we approached the burning building, we drenched ourselves with buckets of water. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thought to wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our noses and mouths before rushing inside. Oh, goodness. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Verthan led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burnt, barely living guard in her arms. "There are two more," she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Verthan shouted to Valerie that we should leave them and join us shouted to Valerie that she should leave them and join us to help Jamandi Aldori. Valerie hesitated. For this valiant warrior, two things came above all else: loyalty to her pledge and duty to her comrades in arms. Now, she had to choose one over the other. Verthan showed exceptional eloquence. No easy thing with the flames roaring all around. With a heavy sigh, Valerie stopped arguing and followed us to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing. One of your characters is fatigued. This is just one of the negative conditions that can affect you during the game. Cool. Character cannot charge. Okay. Strength and dexterity penalties. Anything that would normally cause fatigue causes the fatigue character to become exhausted. Okay. You come up on the side. Okay. Uncollected loot. Oh, right, I forgot about this. When you leave a location, you review uncollected loot from defeated enemies and decide if you want to take it or leave it behind. Loot from other sources, such as plants, chests, and hidden stashes, have to be collected manually. Oh, cool. Grab the club. What's this? Sure. Grab the shield. No. No. Okay, fail a trickery test, open a chest, try a different character. Interesting. Reinforcements are on the way. Say your prayers, scum. Ooh. Wow. Alright, let's buff up and jump in. So, what have you got? Bless and Bane. Bless is fine. You don't have the... Alright. You can start singing. You go to this one. What? No. Go here. Oh, it's a burst. Never mind. Never mind. Ha ha ha. Protection from good. I got bad news for you, buddy. Oh, our friend is back. Awkward. She was feared. Oh, hi. Okay. Any good loot? I'll see how we're going. Yeah. Oh, hello. Braces. Unidentified. Nope. Ah, shit. Don't want these. Go away. Okay. Oh. Braces grant their wearer an armor bonus of +1. Cool. There you go. Look at that. Look how stylish he looks now. Now... I'm just gonna take that. You can keep yours. I think you can keep yours as well. But... yeah, okay. Wow, she exploded the frost giant. Good on her. That everything? Yes. Let's talk. As Jamandi catches her breath, she looks over the trashed banquet hall and salutes the survivors. Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. That means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you, Verthan and Tartuccio to be precise. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately. Lady Aldori, please. I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iravetti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. After a dramatic pause, Tartuccio points a finger towards you. Me? Verthan, show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iravetti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring. Ooh. So that was his plan all along. You can never trust those chaotic, evil individuals. Longer Pitax, longer haven for thieves and smugglers. Pitax is a hub of trade in the River Kingdoms. It aspires to be a center of culture and higher learning as well, but cannot escape its more unsavory origins. So I just automatically pass the world check, but, you know, Tartuccio's trying to set me up. He's the one who gave me this ring. Yes, a gambit would be typical of Iravetti and his henchmen. Huh. That's useful. Gives you a little reminder. At the beginning of the battle in the mansion, Tartuccio gave you a ring of protection. You kept it. And yet it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us, but who? Tartuccio or Verthan? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion. I bet my... Amiri. I bet my life the spy's anyone but Verthan. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand... Amiri spits on the floor with contempt. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy! Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, Verthan showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it. And not just that. Upon finding the guard salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all. Cool. Awful. We weren't trying to take the money. We just wanted to keep it away from the bandits. Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable. That was a wise decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril. Until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed, showing initiative is no crime. Of course, theft is not to be condoned. However, when the fire burns around you and you are but one step away from death, is it not insane to worry about laws and rules? What about the trick he pulled right before we came in here? Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and we were approaching the room. We saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did Verthan do? He passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fate. Such simple heartlessness. Heartlessness? So what? I'm not going to worry about guards' lives when their ruler's life is at stake. Ugh. Oh, actually shows me the result. Oh, that was close. Leaving them to die brought you mere minutes. Believe me, I would have held on until you arrived. It was perfectly reasonable, just the way a leader should think. Verthan, how could you say such monstrous things? Is it the way the hero of my book would talk? You sound more like a villain. Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. One will be headed by Tartuccio. the other by Verthan. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands. Lady Aldori. Valerie bows respectfully to the Sword Lord. Most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition. I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior, but you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the two teams would you prefer to accompany? If Verthan allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes. Commanders, military leaders. Oh, sorry, it's Harem, not Tartuccio. Commanders, military leaders. All these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio. Harem considers the sentiments you revealed in conversation with Jamandi and found them to be pointless insistence on the letter of the law. He found this foolish. That's interesting. I'm guessing that the companions aren't like necessarily on like alignment things. It's more about, you know, like he doesn't care that I was like evil. He cares that I was following the letter of the law. Interesting. I like how Verthan does things, efficient and without unnecessary spiritual agonizing. I'll go with him. Efficient? I'd say heartless. Would the protagonist of my book do such a thing? No. I guess I'd better go with Tartuccio. Oh, Lindsay watched what you revealed in your conversation with Jamandi and got a glimpse of someone who was egotistical and evil. Me? Egotistical? I don't even need to think. Verthan, I'm coming with you. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the tree. Alright, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. Verthan will take his team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while. You'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. Nivakta's crossing is a village. Southern end. Cool. This abandoned border fort at the southern edge of Rostland found a new life recently. Oleg and Svetlana Leviton, couple from Restov, rebuilt into a trading post. Verthan, I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. Oops. Just gonna... Don't need things popping up. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Pitax. But you should know that it isn't just Pitax we need to worry about. The royal house of Satova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimate, By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious. Cool. I write this in the same banquet hall in which we just doesn't matter. Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware stolen lands. Heroes are on the way. This is a map of the stolen lands and their vicinity. Click on the arrows. Boop. It's going to quickly damn, I forgot to set. I don't know how long I've been recording for, but oh, okay. Yeah, there's someone on the road. Get ready. It's a good tactic to send party members with the highest armor class into battle first. Thank you. I will. Ooh. Thylacines. Tell you what. You go that one. You go that one. You go that one. I will. Just because I want to use spells. Bam. Oh. Cool. Law nature checks to skin. Alright, cool. Anything else? No. You go front center, you go a little... You go like that. Why are you oh, you've got a... I got a lantern. Oh. Magical lantern emits a soft light that can be conveniently hooked to a belt. Neat. We don't really have a healer anymore. It's a bit of a worry. What have you got? Hide armor and a ginormous sword. It's a large bastard sword. Cool. Oversized. What does that mean? Oversized. Weapon is exceptionally large and deals more damage, but attacks with it suffer. Okay, but it's +1. What does she normally roll to attack? I guess basically a -1 to hit to do more damage. That seems completely reasonable. Do we have better armor for you? Yes. Nope. Hang on. No. Chain shirt. Chain mail. What's up? Athletics and mobility. That, not like a... Fast movement. This benefit applies only... so you can't wear heavy armor or have a heavy load. That's not a problem. Yeah, okay. So she can wear medium armor. So... that seems... alright, for now we're going to go with more protection. Yeah. You've got Banded Mail, which is the same as this one. And you've got also a Bastard Sword, but you're wearing it, using it one-handed. You can have the composite bow. Composite bows allow me to add strength to the damage, but I guess she should also just have a longbow. Yep. And you can have... do I have another longbow? Nope. Oh, I have a crossbow. Sure. There we go. Alright. I think once we talk to Oleg, that is where we will call it, because I don't know how long I've been recording for. So if this episode is going long or short, it's probably long, to be honest with you. Oh goodness, how far? Oh, there it is. Do I want to enter this location? Yes. Creatures capable of regeneration are very hard to kill. However, most of them can have some form of vulnerability. Alright, yeah. Trolls, acid fire, that sort of thing. Okay. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the stolen lands, we demand this week's taxes. And some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. That could have gone a lot worse. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's taxes. Hand over the money, and we'll be on our way. You want drink with some of my... Some dialogue features special options that are available only to characters of certain limits. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come again. Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah! You must be guests from Restov. I mean... this one requires evil. And I will be collecting taxes. I'll spare you the trouble and just collect this tax from Oleg myself. You could try to stop me, I suppose. It might even be amusing. The Sword Lord sent me to wipe out the filth around here anyway. Oh, hi. Oh, how amusing. I'm starting to enjoy your company. Hi. Oleg clenches his fist tightly. It seems guests from Restov are even worse from the bandits around here. To the pit with you, then. Take the money, just leave us be. Oh, I didn't think he'd take me... oh, okay. Cool. Stranger, you are lucky we don't have more of our crew with us today. Go ahead and keep the fool's money. But you can be sure I'll tell the Stag Lord all about what happened here. That went better than I expected it to. Oleg looks at you as though he hoped you and the bandits would cut each other to pieces, then he grunts. So, the rat's bailed, huh? Better than nothing. But you won't keep them away for long. They'll be back with help, and they'll raise this post to the ground. Now what are we to do? He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to make sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, as if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they? And when will they arrive? Who are they? Oleg waves his hand sullenly. They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here, and I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Well, tell me how much you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come take what they want. Steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. Even broke our gate so he couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. And they claim they were collecting taxes. Why? For the Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. That Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they are paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes. They call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Stag Lord, they're killed fast if they're lucky, and if not... Oleg looks to Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Ox and Dovin from Nisroch come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. Well, the safety of your post may have been one of the conditions Jamandi Aldori placed on granting me barony, but she said nothing about having to listen to your whining. Oleg grunts. So, what? I should start calling you your grace and kneel as you pass? I may not be noble, but I have my dignity. You won't see me crawling on my knees. Let's prepare for the fight, and then we'll see what kind of baron you are. Let's see. I have some spare traps, some tar, and a box of alchemist's fire. I bet some of it could help in the battle. Alchemist's fire? We could put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that could set the post on fire. Oleg shouts, surprised. But that could set the post on fire! Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. All right, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a bow back in the day. I'm gonna go look around. Think on the best way to use tar and traps. Alright. As soon as you're finished, let us know. Don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. Hey, we leveled up. Actually, I'm gonna quickly... Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if these bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but... Alright. Have a look. I'll hold on to that for a little bit, I guess. Do I want to hold on to the Masterwork sword? No. What do I want here? Masterwork Bastard Sword would be good for Valerie. You've already got a Masterwork Scythe. I've already got a Masterwork Club. I mean, crossbow wouldn't be. But that's... Tell you what, do you have armor? Full plate for Valerie. That would actually be really good. How much is that? 15. How much do I have? Not nearly enough. Well, nearly enough, actually. Alright. We'll save for that full plate for Valerie. Just take the gold for now. And then we'll level. We'll do Verthan last. Amiri, we'll just keep her as a barbarian, I think. I think everyone's going to be sticking with their class. I don't think we're going to be multi-classing at this point. Yep. Actually, we're going to not have an ability. There's a feat which needs persuasion to get, and it allows them to demoralize people when they hit them. I don't remember what it is, but I'm going to give her persuasion for now so that we can get that. What's this? Get some bite attack. It's fine. 2 claw attacks. Dodge bonus. Melee attack rolls. Bonus attack roll. Wait, what? Oh, an untyped bonus. That's probably better. But you lose AC. No, just do it. Lethal stance. Make it more accurate. Counter the giant sword problems. Alright. Inquisitor. Next. Religion, perception. Okay, I mean, we'll just keep doing what she already had. That's probably fine. Give you cure, because I currently don't have a healer. I don't know if... No. Cunning initiative? Wow, okay. Valerie is a fighter. It's a tower shield specialist. Okay. Bonus 2 reflex. Alright. It's gonna be worth. Yeah. I think we'll also give you her persuasion. I mean, I've got it. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be the party face for the most part. But again, this whole. I'll need to check the feats. It's 1 point. It's not going to be that. I don't know. Well, yeah. There's a shield one, isn't there? Shield bash, no. Shield caster, shield wall. Whenever you wear a shield adjacent. Yeah, shield focus. Cool. You want to be a sorcerer. So, might start going Knowledge Arcana now. Demoralize. Oh, cool. Alright. I think that'll be the end for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, as always, liking, sharing, and subscribing is a fantastic way to help the channel. If you haven't enjoyed it, constructive criticism is always appreciated. As are all comments, just no spoilers. Help with like character and mechanical stuff is also great. If any advice, tell me where I've already gone wrong in that level 2. But otherwise, I do hope you enjoyed it. I do hope you come and join us for episode 3. And although until then, I've been SammyP. And if you watch my Pillars of Eternity, you know that don't really have an outro prepared. One day I'll have an outro. See you in episode 3.